Ahoy, mateys. As you can see, I'm in my newest, latest, greatest, favorite office. I actually just uploaded 2 videos from Traveling on Adventures, who I met up at the Love's Truck Stop. And behold, and unbelievable, I now, as promised, get to do an interview with Ben, the owner of the Red Barn RV Park and what else do you call it? Event Center.
Yeah, the event center. I'm not the owner, though.
You're not the owner?
No, I'm just one of the workers.
Well, you work awful hard. You make me think you're the owner.
I'm sure they appreciate that.
I think Iris thinks of you as the owner. So he's busy right now with a little chore, but we're going to walk around and do a little more in-depth walk around than what I did the other day, because, for instance, the event arena or hall was locked. I could only look in through the window, but now we'll actually get to walk inside, I hope, and check it out and hear a little bit more of how the operations work at this cool place that I love. You've seen the office before. And see, he's working. Or at least he's pretending to.
There's a lot of acting.
And if you wonder about why this sign doesn't have its bottom anymore, because yours truly walked in here one day. I thought, oh, I'll leave somebody a sticker, and I went to go like this. It snapped and went down there. So I unchained, walked back here, put it up here. Like, should I leave an apology note or just? And I threw the broken pieces in the wastebasket.
No worries, we'll get it fixed.
So, anyways, this is Ben.
Hi, how's it going?
And you are hiding.
I'm Julia.
That's Julia. So tell me a little bit more about how this operation works. It looks like it's very popular.
It has been pretty good so far. We got the summer coming up, so we're going to have a lot of travelers coming through. In Arizona, we have the snowbirds who just left, so we have some openings. The owners, Dell and Shannon, they bought it a few years ago, and they've turned it around. They've done a wonderful job with it. This is actually a great place to stay, too, because they own the ranch across the way, and they'll do events across there. So, like, was it the 24th and 25th of May, they have like a barbecue contest going on next month over there. So perfect place to stay. You can walk over to the event if you're interested in any of the events and everything that are going on. Yeah, they're like a power couple. They keep this going, and she does a lot of the stuff at the event center and everything, coordinating weddings, proms, and whatnot.
Is that the lady that drives the little yellow?
Yeah.
Yep, I see her around every day.
Yeah, she's a busy woman.
Yeah.
And he's a busy man. He'll come by and fix stuff that needs to be fixed and everything. But yeah, they're awesome.
Very cool.
Turn this around. All the decoration and everything, that's all her doing and everything like that.
She certainly got a flair for it.
She has a really big knack for all that decoration and everything.
I love the old trucks.
Yeah, the old trucks and kind of like the Western kind of vibe
Yeah,
and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's done a real good job with it all.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
So, well, now I can make the connections properly. I know that Dell is probably also the owner of Dell's Tire and Auto Repair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been meaning to stop there and talk to him about some tires. I'll probably do that before the end of the week.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they a few years back he bought the ranch and they bought this and they started doing the big thing, like, because Benson's a pretty small town, so they've been pulling a lot of people in the town. Every year, every March they do the Cochise Country Music Fest.
Yes, I seen the billboard.
Yeah, so this year was the 3rd year they did it, and it is a poppin' place. There's a lot of people are staying here, staying in town, so bringing a lot of business to the town, which is, they're doing a lot of good for the town, which is awesome for them.
Yeah, Chamber of Commerce loves it, I'm sure.
Yeah, they do. They give them a hard time making sure everything's up to code and
Well,
stuff.
yeah,
But,
yeah.
yeah, they love it. Here we had a couple. They're from Phoenix, never been down this far. Lived in Phoenix their whole lives, and finally came down here, and they're like, "We're going to come back because everything's so close. Because you got Tombstone that's close, Bisbee, Safford. You can head over to there's springs and stuff like that in Mexico.
Yeah. Patagonia,
yeah,
Sonoita.
That's close by.
Yeah,
Here.
I've been to a few of those places as well,
Yeah.
and I certainly appreciate them. But I've come to love Benson.
Yeah,
it's kind of centralized.
Yeah, it really is. It's not too far from Tucson, Sierra Vista, if you need to do city stuff. And actually, not too long ago, we had, I cannot pronounce his name properly. His first name's Gerald. He's on kind of like a committee of doing historical monument type stuff, and he came through. For about 2 weeks he was here. They were doing the Butterfield Trail.
Oh, cool.
Getting that all mapped out and everything, so that can be recognized and everything too. So.
Yeah, and another something that you can do in the Benson area.
Yeah. So there's a lot of stuff that you don't realize it's around here.
Yeah, I'm hoping to go to. It starts with a G, something Gulch. It's up that way.
You know?
I've got the paperwork hanging on. I've been thinking, well, now that they're changed my schedule, instead of starting at 4 in the morning, I don't start until noon. Yeah, they changed the schedule this weekend, and did they tell me? No, not until I was already punched in this morning.
Is that over by Tombstone?
No, it's north. According to the map, I think the map is on the back. Yeah, looks like it's north of here.
Yeah, so
looks like you go over
that way. I've never been over there.
I'm going to give them a call.
Yeah,
and see. It looks like it's almost by appointment. And then it says something you can take pictures for your own personal. Well, I personally run a YouTube channel. I don't know what he's going to say about that.
See, they might enjoy it.
You know, maybe if I throw him $20, he'll like it.
A little more. That kind of reminds me of Fairbank. It looks like it's kind of like an old abandoned town. Fairbank is like on its way to Tombstone. And it's an old abandoned town that they used to stay there while they were mining in Tombstone and everything like that. Now it's a ghost town now.
Right.
They have the original, the second schoolhouse. First one burnt down, and then like the schoolhouse they built after that is now like a museum for it and stuff.
Okay.
So that'd be a cool place to check out.
Yeah.
Too. Fairbank reminds me of Alaska.
Yeah. I've been to the Railroad Museum, as I call it.
Okay. Yeah.
Across the street from the Circle K.
Yeah, the visitor center.
Yes. Yeah, I enjoyed that. In fact, I got the certificate now. I officially ran the train.
You got your driver's license.
Yeah, I can run one of those big trains now.
Yeah.
I was there, and I was doing a little bit of filming like we are now.
Yeah.
And Gay, she's the, what do you call it, the curator.
Yeah.
And a real nice lady, and we were chatting, and she was throwing me around. She says, I really wish Bob, the previous curator, was here, because he knew a lot more about all this stuff, because I was asking her about the angel cart and different things that they have on display. And I'm like, yeah, I'd love to meet the guy too. And guess who walked in the door? Bob. He hadn't been there in months, and all of a sudden he walks in the door. So it's like, yeah, God told him to go.
He's great. He probably told you already. He put that track up above and everything.
Yes. Yeah. Very fascinating guy.
Yeah, he is.
And just very knowledgeable.
Yeah, he was actually driving Gerald around with the Butterfield Trail and everything like that too. So he was a part of that also.
Very cool.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
There's a lot of little history around here.
Yeah. Is there any chance we could go see the entertainment barn, or whatever you call that?
Let me see the event center.
Yeah, event center. Now, I really want to show the people that bar, for one thing. Go this way? All right.
I think she...
Do you know what this, I know it's some kind of a cedar, but what kind of seeds does it plant?
I'm not sure, and I don't even think it still works.
Well, no, I know it doesn't work, but
I'm not too sure.
it's just a fascinating piece of John Deere equipment.
You see if Shannon's in here and if she's okay with it?
Yeah. She say, give us her blessing.
Yes.
Thank you.
Look at my messy closet, but you
I
can
won't.
definitely come in.
We won't look at your messy closet.
I'm organizing, if that makes anybody feel better.
Well, it makes me feel better. I need to learn from you
Yeah.
on how to get organized. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So this is our event center in here. Is it better if I have the lights on?
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter? All
So
right.
it's picking up very well.
Okay.
And your name is
My name is Shannon.
Shannon. And
Yes.
okay,
Nice to
and
meet
you're the one of the owners, so to
Yes,
speak.
I'm one of the owners and I run the event center.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
I see you around every day.
Yeah.
You were even watering the trees the other
Yes,
day.
I was. Yes. Thank you.
Very cool. Oh, look at the piano. Oh my goodness. Don't leave the doors open at night. I'll be over here playing the piano. Oh, this is so cool. The stage. And I know I've seen pictures in your brochures of the tables lined up and decorated. And this cash bar, if you want to call it that, I've been telling people about it and not being able to show them. I believe that's a 58 Chevy, if I'm not mistaken. It looks like a 58 Chevy. But your decorating skills are amazing. Yeah, this is a very, very fun, cozy place to have an event. Whether it's a wedding reception, cool kitchen. Look at all this. Just amazing. Yeah, if you ever want to do anything like an event in Benson, Arizona, this would be where I'd come.
Do you need anything moved or pulled out or anything like that?
No, not right now.
Very, very cool. Well, thank you so much. I've been Jones. This is actually the second time. I did a walk around,
Yeah?
and then I had told Ben that I hoped to meet him,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
finally I did. And
Oh, good.
and I've enjoyed staying here.
Oh, wonderful.
So-
We're glad to have you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
All right. Yeah, so how many campsites are there?
So we have, let's see, 1 through 14, and then we have 18 through 29, 11, 25, about 42 or so.
42?
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's not counting our dry sites. We got 10 dry camping sites, so 52-ish.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. It can get full, especially when we had
Right.
the Cochise Country Music Fest. It
Uh-huh.
was quite full around then and everything. Definitely a nice, quiet little place to stay.
Well, I'm very grateful for it. Yeah, that I don't have to worry about having a 5-year-old Class A motorhome. I can come here with my van, and
Yeah.
nobody cares.
Very accepting.
And then probably in the fall you'll see me roll in. I have a school bus.
Nice.
It's a nice school bus.
Yeah.
So.
It all renovated out
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
bed.
Yeah, it's got everything in it.
Nice.
It's fully. It's like a Class A.
Yeah.
It's just a conversion
of a
you
school
know?
bus.
Yep.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. So, but I do enjoy the van. In fact, it's a possibility I might pull the van behind the bus.
Yeah?
Because the van will go places that the bus won't. So that's kind of a fun thing. I noticed at night that at some point the lights go off on,
Yeah.
on that sign. You know.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Me just not hear that. Thank you.
Well, you
Try
know,
not to be at
I
least.
was getting up at 3 in the morning. Now I don't
Yeah.
have to. So until they change the schedule again.
And tell you last minute.
Yeah, they tell me the last minute.
Of course, it's always got to be.
Who reads their email on Sunday? I usually don't, but I guess I'm going to have to start reading it every day.
You're at least catching those important ones.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I want to thank both of you.
Yeah.
Well, actually all three. for showing me around a little bit and kind of make this part 2 of the Red Barn tour.
Yeah, you got to keep them on a hook and then just reel them back in with the part 2.
There you go. There you go. Well, I've told everybody that there would be a part 2, and here it is.
We got it.
So,
Yeah.
all right, folks. Appreciate it very much. I'm going to upload this. Then we're going to go to Earl and Terry's because they're having their live stream at 2. That's Pacific Standard Time or Arizona time. And then Tina's The Outsider, she premieres at 3. So we're going to be busy uploading and spending most of my time in the office. Fair winds and smiles, and may God bless. Thank you for being aboard. I think I turned it off. Nope. Almost.